a short reflection for the 1st of November, All Saints' Day. I'm here in a conference centre room in Leamington Spa as I meet with other chairs of district and stationing matching for stationing matching Group 1, and thank you for all of your prayers for the matches that are being made this week. It is All Saints' Day, the day we remember and give thanks for ordinary women and men, young and old, who have shone Christ's light and life into our lives. We're beginning a series looking through the book of Proverbs from the Old Testament, which begins by announcing that these are the Proverbs, the wise sayings of Solomon, son of King David. Each day we're going to look at a chapter, so chapter 1, just in a couple of minutes. Chapter 1 tells us that the Proverbs of Solomon are there for gaining instruction, understanding words of insight, for receiving instruction in wise behaviour or integrity, doing what's right and just and fair, for giving prudence and wisdom to those of us who are simple, knowledge and discretion for the young, adding to the learning of the wise, guidance for the discerning. One of the key verses in chapter 1 is verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Only fools despise wisdom and instruction. The fear of the Lord is not a terror, it's not an anxiety or that kind of fear. It's an awesome awareness that God is holy, God is other, and we need God's guidance and direction in our lives. It's awesome respect for the authority and the supreme wisdom of God. And that fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge and of wisdom. But the other part of chapter 1 that really captured my imagination was verse 21. Wisdom is going to be personified throughout the book as a female character. And verse 20 says, out in the open, wisdom calls out. She raises her voice in the public square. On top of the wall, she cries out. At the city gate, she makes her speech. And it's caused me to wonder on this first day of November, All Saints' Day, about wisdom being heard in the public square, at the city gate, on top of the wall. It's a loud shout. How long, O Lord? It's a shout for justice. It's a shout for wisdom in the public space. Where do we hear that voice today? It's not recorded here as being in church or in quiet devotion, but wisdom calls aloud. She raises her voice in the public square. On top of the wall, she cries out. At the city gate, she makes her speech. Where do we hear wisdom crying out and shouting out today? In the public square, on top of walls, and at the city gates. Listen, for it may be wisdom calling us. Tomorrow, 2nd of November, chapter 2.